Alright, welcome to Boyboard and we are back, and today papakita ko sa inyo kung ano ba talaga mas maganda, IBKR or GoTrade. Now, if you guys are into investing talaga, tapos magbabasa kayo for example sa Reddit, nalaglag yung ballpen ko, sa PH Invest for example, kita nyo itong dalawang platforms na to yung ginagamit ng mga tao doon. So kung pinapanood mo tong video na to kasi hindi mo alam kung ano ba talaga dito sa dalawang to yung dapat mong gamitin, stick around. Now there is one or two reasons kung bakit IBKR ginagamit ng mga tao at hindi GoTrade. Number one, and the biggest reason is merong Irish domiciled ETFs sa IBKR. Basically, these are funds na managed sa Ireland at hindi sa US, which allows us to have a lower withholding tax. Walang US estate tax, pero medyo mas mataas yung expense ratio. But at the end of the day, this doesn't really matter if kalahati naman tong withholding tax mo tapos yung estate tax mo literal na wala. So baka isipin mo, shucks, ang laki pala niyan, sayang yung pera ko sa GoTrade. Wait lang. Number one, the US estate tax only applies to if your fund is above $60,000 US. And I believe the majority of you guys watching this do not have $60,000 invested. Ito 30% dividend withholding tax naman, walang workaround yan, ganyan talaga yan. Pero mas madami lang kasi talagang options when it comes to IBKR. Number two is the fees. Mas maliit ang fees when it comes to using IBKR if you know how to do it properly. We'll discuss that a bit later. And the third reason is mas matagal nang running tong IBKR and it's a really well-known platform all over the world. Whereas GoTrade is, I think, mostly used lang siya here in Asia. I'm not saying that GoTrade isn't safe. I'm just saying that there's more reputation when it comes to IBKR. O baka sabihin nyo, Sam, di ba banned na yung IBKR tas may balak din iba niyang GoTrade, guys? You can still open IBKR, literal na DNS level lang yung block dito. And it's a very safe platform as well as GoTrade na regardless if i-ban siya dito sa Philippines, quote-and-quote ban, hindi siya scam, okay? Hindi mawawala yung pera mo. Andyan pa din yan, manage pa din yan ng both platforms. Kaya huwag kayo magpaniwala dyan sa mga panakot nila dyan sa internet. Anyway, now here's the reason why I always suggesting GoTrade here in my channel and not IBKR. And for the longest term, and if malaki yung funds mo, I'd suggest IBKR. But here's the reason why I use GoTrade. For the simple reason as kasi tignan mo to, sobrang complicated ng IBKR. Especially if you're a beginner, which I assume most of you guys here are. Even sa mobile platform nila, ang complicated pa din niya. Ito sobrang polished nitong screenshot na to. Pero honestly, kapag dinownload mo yung mobile platform, it's a lot more clunky than this. Compare this to GoTrade na sobrang simple, ang dali ng UI, ang dali sa mata, at ang dali mag-deposit. Compared to IBKR, where the best way to do it is through a Wise account. So kailangan mo muna mag-deposit into your Wise PHP account, convert that into USD, and then send that to IBKR through wire transfer para minimal fees, and then lalagay mo pa sa LSE para eventually makabili ka na ng Irish domiciled ETFs such as the BWRA. Now if you tanong mo sa mga difference, it's basically the same. Ito lang Irish domiciled, so mas mababa yung taxes mo. Compare that to GoTrade na literal from GCash pwede ka mag-deposit, or from Union Bank, di ba, RCBC, whatever kung gusto mo. InstaPay mo lang or BPI, di ba? Maya Wallet nga pwede, oh. So literal few clicks of a button lang. Now here are my suggestions if you're still wondering if you should do IBKR or GoTrade. Now hindi ko na nalagay dito, pero number one is yung willing ka talaga magbuhos ng oras when it comes to learning how to invest and how to use IBKR in general. Now, especially if you have no experience at all, I think it will take a bit more time compared to someone na may experience na with other trading platforms. And you have to also reflect sa sarili mo, ano ba yung goal mo sa portfolio mo. Now, if ang goal mo is millions and millions talaga or institutional level, of course, go IBKR. Pero if you're just trying to build the habit, starting the habit of investing, or you're still targeting like 100k invested or 1,000,000 pesos invested, go use GoTrade na lang. Make life easier for you. Pero let's say, for example, may GoTrade ka na and then you want to do IBKR, you can also do IBKR while using GoTrade. Hindi mo naman kailangan i-withdraw yung funds mo dito kasi honestly, sayang lang din yung fees na babayaran mo pag withdraw tapos lilipat mo dito. I have over 1,000,000 pesos on GoTrade and then hindi ko na lang siya wini-withdraw, pero I still mostly use IBKR right now. Now, the setup time when it comes to IBKR, you do have to have a bit more documents compared to GoTrade na I think valid ID lang, tapos name, tapos mag-ano lang kayo, KOC, tapos magse-selfie ka lang. Whereas sa IBKR, if I remember correctly, you need like your SSS, employer, bank or third party, broker for funding, And then this will take like what, 2 to 3 days bago pa ma-verify. Whereas yung GoTrade, I think within the same day, kaya na siya ma-verify. If hindi siya ma-verify within the same day, just freaking email their customer support and then within the hour, ma-verify mo na siya. Funding convenience, this is where GoTrade really wins. If let's say employed ka dito sa Philippines tapos yung payroll mo nasa Philippine bank, then it's gonna be quite a bit of a problem kasi kailangan mo pa i-transfer sa Wise, tapos Wise to USD, tapos Wise to wire transfer to IBKR. Whereas if let's say freelancer ka and then US dollar na yung pinapadala ng employer mo from another country into your Wise account, then your Wise account diretso mo na sa IBKR. If that's the case, if freelance ka tapos employed ka sa ibang bansa tas wire pumapasok yung pera mo, I suggest skip the GoTrade and go straight to IBKR kasi honestly if may pera ka na sa Wise, it's a lot easier to use IBKR anyway. And then if let's say mas madami kang pera or yung pera mo talaga nasa GCash or mga InstaPay, mga e-wallets, mga Philippine bank, it's a lot easier to use GoTrade. Now, actionable habit, let's say binibuild mo pa lang again yung habit, it's a bit harder to use IBKR kasi ang dali niya makalimutan, kailangan mo pang aralin. So, it's easy or to skip or abandon even investing. Whereas GoTrade, literal na ilang pindot lang, andun na yung pera mo, tapos bibili ka na lang agad ng VU. Now, variety, ang daming stocks na pwede mong bilhin sa IBKR, may mga non-US domiciles, whereas sa GoTrade, VU lang hanggang mamatay, di ba? Now, when it comes to tax, this is where IBKR wins by a landslide. May 15% lang yung withholding tax na Irish domiciled ETFs, whereas sa GoTrade, 30%, and then may estate tax ka pa after $60,000 US dollars. Now, that's pretty much it. And as for this channel, I'll still be using GoTrade when it comes to all of our investing tutorials just because it's a lot easier, especially for the beginners to learn. Pero keep in mind na, let's say, eventually you build more experience, eventually you want to try Irish domiciled ETFs, then feel free to use IBKR, but make sure to use it properly para ma-minimize mo lang yung fees. And if you ask me honestly, it's really worth it to learn IBKR, especially if you're in it for the very, very long term. Pero again, if you're just starting out, wag mo na i-overcomplicate yung sarili mo kasi eventually, if masyado ka ma-stress, wala ka nang gagawin at all. Again, investing in GoTrade or investing in something less efficient is always better and always will be better compared to not investing at all. Now, if you want to use GoTrade, you can check out the description below. May free $2 ka pag ginamit mo yung link ko doon. Tapos comment down below kung ano ba talaga yung trading platform na gamit mo. And like and subscribe para hindi ka mamatay na brokey.